And welcome back to my more important analysis videos with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Hantec. Markets looking at dollar yen now, which is in this downtrend channel. It looked again yesterday as though the traction. I mean, you sort of look at the market moves in the past week, obviously rallying from the lows of that sort of marginal trend channel, downtrend channel, posting bull candles, and again a bull candle yesterday that sort of tested the highs of the range, but sort of pulled back again this morning as the safe haven flows have come back in from this trade tariff spat with China, between the US and China. But you look at the momentum indicators, they are sort of improving, really, aren't they? Those MACD lines are rising. Stochastics are more positively configured, and the RSI up towards 50. But again, failing around the top of that downtrend channel, so not great. You're still posting this sort of run of lower highs between 107.90, 107.65, 107.30 and 107 figure. So yesterday's high 106.65, although not, sort of not really a lower high, it's still an interesting sort of turning point around the top of that sort of trend channel to that downtrend channel. So it is interesting that the market's pulled again back from that, but the support you'd be watching is 105.65, which is what's that, Monday's low, and that needs to be watched. If you break that to the downside, then that obviously loses the momentum of the recovery. That sort of would certainly then obviously negate yesterday's positive candle and turn the market more corrective once more. So the market is sort of at a bit of an interesting crossroads. It's sort of up, as I said, towards the top of that trend channel, but again, failing at that trend channel is not all that great for the bulls. You'd sort of look at this hourly chart, and again, you'd sort of point to the fact that the market is not really sort of decisively trading either way in terms of momentum indicators, and the fact that those MACD lines have now crossed over and turned negative. Stochastics similarly, RSI sort of back into the 30s again. It's not that great, so you'd want to see certainly support coming in around this level and then sort of rallying again, and certainly you'd want to see that 105.65 level of support holding. If you don't get that, then that support breaks, then you're sort of continuing within this trend channel to the downside. But the bulls would certainly be sort of hoping for these supports to hold in the near term, and then sort of hope that they can really test and challenge that 107 big figure level. Now, I would argue also that a break above 107.30, so if I can move that, sort of completes a bit of a head and shoulders base pattern, you could argue as well. So that would be what I'd be looking out for. Above 107.30 would really start to sort of turn that sentiment around. At the moment we haven't got that. The market is still failing at the trend channel highs. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later.